Now, from 21Alive Plus, this is your Fastcast.
Good morning. There's a look over your INDOT traffic cameras here this morning. Looks pretty good out there, although it is cold, so be prepared for that as you're heading out the door. We want to check in with meteorologist Liz Braden, who is tracking a winter weather system that's going to be kind of our near future.
Yes.
So talk to us about the timing of all of that and what we can expect.
Yeah, we've definitely got a lot going on. I mean, this week definitely seeing a bit more of that cool down. So let's go ahead, especially as you're out the door right now. Your wind chill's 11 degrees in Fort Wayne. So yeah, just already giving me some of the sound effects I knew you could provide on this part of the forecast. Yeah, it is outright cold. And in fact, as we get closer to tomorrow and the weekend, I'm expecting there will be some mornings where we have single-digit wind chills. So it is going to get a whole lot colder. As we go through the rest of the day today, we are dry during the day with even some peaks of sunshine, but snow arrives later tonight. In terms of how much snow you see tonight, we're generally looking at a trace up to an inch. The majority of that inch is going to be to the south of US 30, but not looking to be a big deal. Now, we turn our attention to that bigger winter weather system that Jess was just mentioning. That is for Sunday into Monday. We've been constantly really keeping an eye on this system and making sure that you have the latest information. Most of the heavy snow at this point projected for central and southern Indiana. So if you have any family or friends out toward Indianapolis, this is where it would be a lot more impactful for significant snow. Check out as we go through extended future track, even the ice component of this system closer to Evansville and pushing into Louisville. Now that heavy snow stays mostly around that I-70 corridor, but even some minor to moderate snowfall is possible for parts of 21 country. And any change in this system is going to make a big difference as to how much we see here at home. In fact, already our heaviest snow band, we've kind of been creeping that graphic up a little bit more to the north. Any change in this means a big difference in what we end up seeing. So all in all, as we go into the next day or two, we're going to try to iron out what some of those totals are looking to be. But Jess, right now, it's still a little too early for us to talk about exact totals here at home, just because we're still seeing a little bit of that wobble. And with us being in the northern extent of that system, it makes a big difference between some places seeing absolutely nothing to perhaps a few places in our southern region seeing a decent amount of snow. So we'll be keeping an eye on it and, of course, giving you the first alert to any changes.
Okay, Liz, a little bit of a rough forecast for those of us who don't love the winter weather, but alas, it's still ahead. Thanks so much, Liz. We have one story we want to catch you up on here this morning. This is a Fort Wayne man who's waiting in New Orleans after finding out about the deadly terror attack there after it had already happened. Corey Howard, like many other Notre Dame fans from here in Indiana, made the trip down to Louisiana for the Sugar Bowl. He says he was unaware of the terror attack until he landed in Orlando. He says once he landed there, his phone started blowing up with messages, many of them asking if he was okay or if he saw what happened. Now, he says he originally planned to celebrate New Year's Eve on Bourbon Street where that attack happened, but he had to wait an extra night because of plane ticket costs. Now, he says he's just staying 2 blocks away from where it happened. He says this attack really changed the energy around the game and the start of the new year. Howard says he plans to return home tomorrow. Again, terrifying moments down there, something we've been following closely. So if you want the latest updates on the investigation that's happening in New Orleans or the investigation that's happening in the attack at the Trump Hotel in Las Vegas, we have all the latest updates that you guys can stay up to date with on our website. That's 21alivenews.com. But that's all we have for you here this morning. We're just going to leave you guys again on a live look on our INDOT cameras here this morning. Again, pretty quiet, but it is chilly out there. Liz, I think you said 11-degree wind chill. Is that correct? Okay.
Oh boy.
So make sure you bundle up as you head out the door. We are going to be back here again tomorrow morning. Have a great Thursday.